Hi, and welcome to another special edition on travel on the YOLO Adventure channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. At the end, give us a thumbs up, and please make a comment, and I do answer all comments. As a matter of fact, this video is based on a subscriber who commented recently that they wanted to rent a car but didn't enjoy Italian Autostrada the last time they were there, and the aggressive drivers that would come up inches from your back bumper.
YOLO adventure, live your dreams, chase the sunsets, follow streams, one life, one chance, come explore. YOLO adventure, there's so much more. Dive in deep, climb up high, touch the stars, reach for the sky.
Well, driving in Italy can be tricky as driving in any foreign country. So I'm going to try to help you with some tips about how to get comfortable driving in Italy. First of all, I'd like to break down the Italian way of driving, and there's driving in the cities, which I don't recommend. Cities are very complicated. Parking is difficult. There are streets that are not allowed to drive on, and there's severe fines if you do drive on it without a permit. So if you're in a city, get rid of your car, use taxis and public transportation. The second thing is driving on the countryside, and that's really easy and pleasant, and you can go to all the little towns that are around and enjoy yourself. And thirdly, if you have to go long distances, driving on the Italian Autostrada, which is a toll highway, major motorways, and that gets you from places far and wide. If you're planning to drive in Italy, here's what any foreign traveler should know about the Autostrada. First of all, the Autostrada are toll roads. When you enter the Autostrada, you must take a ticket and use that ticket to pay when you exit based on the number of total kilometers that you have covered. Don't lose that ticket. If you do, you'll get charged for the farthest entrance point from your exit, and it could be quite expensive. If you want a budget for tolls, you can check on it by going on via Michelin.com for an estimate. When you exit the Autostrada, you pay the toll in cash or by credit card. Do not go into the Telepass lane. On a trip to Italy about 10 months ago, a friend of mine accidentally exited the Autostrada in the Telepass lanes. Telepass users can zoom through the Telepass lane, and then the toll charges are sent to them on a monthly invoice. He realized his mistake too late, and since it's not possible to stop in the Telepass lane, he had to keep going because there's nobody there to collect the money, and stopping certainly would create a very dangerous situation. But he spent an hour on the phone once he arrived at his hotel trying to figure out how to pay his toll. Without proof of exit location, you're issued a fine for what the toll would be from the entry point to the very end of the Autostrada, and that's the opposite of what you're charged if you lose your ticket where you enter. So the Autostrada can run from northern Italy to southern Italy. It can be thousands of miles and very expensive. The green signs indicate the road is an Autostrada. If you're on a road indicated with green signs, you're on the Autostrada. If you're not on the Autostrada but are following green signs, they will lead you to the Autostrada. If you're on the road that looks pretty significant but the signs are blue, it's not an Autostrada, but it's also not a toll road. Pay attention to the speed limit when driving the Italian Autostrada. There seems to be a misconception that speed limits in Italy are high, so you can drive as fast as you want. That's not so, and be careful. Speed is monitored by cameras on the highways and even the side roads, and tickets are issued automatically without you even knowing about it. And they're sent to the drivers or to the rental agency if you rented the car, and you'll get it in the mail months and months later. Your car rental agency will also add their own processing fee to any ticket that you receive as a driver, and it gets very expensive. Remember, the further the left you are in the driving lanes, the faster you should go. If you want to go slower or not actively passing anyone, move to the right. Italian drivers are often aggressively zoom right up behind you. It's their way of telling you to move over. The blue signs with white numerals are maximum speeds for that lane. Maximum speed limits are red frame circles with black numerals, white background. Observe these minimum speeds. It's extremely important. And one of my favorite things on the Autostrada is the Autogrill. The Autogrill are the rest areas, and it's not an old, boring highway rest stop like we have in the States. It has wonderful sandwiches, sometimes really cooked meals, coffee, freshly squeezed orange juice, and very cool souvenirs. And also you can fill your car with gas and use the restroom as well. When I drive in the Autostrada, I always look forward to the Autogrill stop. Filling the car with petrol if you're driving on the Autostrada is pretty simple. The pumps are self-service or fai da te, and they're easy to use. Note that if you're using a credit card, Italy has now moved to a PIN number credit card system. So if your credit card doesn't have a PIN, have a debit card ready just in case. I've been able to use my credit card at some petrol stations while others ask for a PIN, and in that case I had to pull out my debit card. It's usually pretty easy and you can follow the clear instructions at the station. Now, Italian road signs are different than the rest of the road signs, so I would suggest do your own research to recognize the speed limit signs, the right-of-way signs, and others before you start driving in Italy. They may look different than what you're used to, and these days, if you get a fine, it'll be snapped from a camera, mailed to you or your car rental agency, and as I said earlier, the processing fees go along with it. Don't expect signs to be in English. Most road signs are just symbols or in Italian, like the sign shown. This sign tells drivers that in case of fog, the speed limit is 40 kilometers per hour. And finally, what everybody wants to know, will I see a Ferrari? Well, keep your eyes out. You never know. You know, Ferraris used to be very rare, but now you can see them everywhere. But mostly on the weekends when people can take them out and really drive them, especially on the back roads in the country. A little extra note for UK residents, you can rent a toll device in the UK and bring it to Italy with you. The company is called Toll Tickets and it rents toll devices for both short-term usage and long-term usage. The company ships the device to your customers in the UK, or you can pick them up at a Stop 24 on the M20 roadway. The company also rents toll devices for France, Spain, Portugal, and Scandinavia if you're visiting those countries. I hope this has been helpful. Happy driving and arrivederci.
YOLO Adventure.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next video.
YOLO Adventure. There's so much more.